Bill Webb he taught school here and he died here. He moved back here and died.
Well, and he was superintendent of schools here too.
Yes,
for a
but he
while.
cut cedar posts in the summertime,
No, I didn't know. I mean, I knew he graduated from Baylor. I mean,
Yeah.
we're Baylor, and
Yeah.
he's the first family member, I think, on our side of the family that went to Baylor. And I knew that he taught school and he was super, but I didn't know he chopped cedar in the summer.
Yes, he did. And that's when he was just at Campwood. But then he moved off, and then when the two schools consolidated, the only way they could get them back together, if Bill would come and be the superintendent.
Really?
He was in Haskell at that time. And, no, he wasn't. Maybe he was. He was working but I know he left there and went back to Haskell whenever he is. But anyway, yeah, he came back and was superintendent of the consolidated school. And,
Well, I remember the house that they lived in when those boys were teenagers.
yeah, it's
Just, going into town to the right.
yeah.
I always thought that was a magnificent place, and the creek in the front, the fish, and that fascinated me.
You mean the house up on the hill?
Uh-huh,
That's
had those steps.
That was my mom and dad's house.
That was
They rented it, yeah.
They rented it to
Yeah.
Bill?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Daryl wondered if that house came with being superintendent of schools or something.
No, it was our house. This is June and it was a two-story house.
Yeah.
June and I, our first house, we lived up the wasn't that a good move? Moved in with my mother and daddy.
I loved it.
But wait a minute, honey.
Okay.
But,
Our story's as good as yours.
But yeah, there was another good deal that Daddy bought. He bought that house from an old single man. Everybody thought he was a German spy. His name was Schopper. And Daddy bought that for $4,000 with that spring branch and all that. And he bought another 4 acres on the backside for another $4,000. So he had a total of $8,000 in it, and he sold it for $20,000. It sold here a while back for $350,000. Yeah. So he sold a little
You
quick.
didn't keep it.
But anyway, but Bill was, I mean, anybody that ever went to school to him had nothing to, he didn't have any discipline problems. And he wasn't that mean, I mean, he'd take you into, he caught me smoking out in the boys' restroom one time and went in there and had me sign a book. It said, "Mr. Webb, please take 20 points off my deportment," and sign my name. And so he did. But Bill was he was a neat guy.
He was.
And
Uncle Bill,
yeah.
that's who he was.
Well, both of those boys graduated from Campwood, right?
No,
Ed and Pressy? They didn't?
no, Pressy was on the tail end of that big football team they had, that won
I know.
50-something straight games.
Well, I knew he was a football hero in
Yeah.
Campwood
Yeah,
when I was
but
a kid.
he left. He didn't play his senior year. He moved to Haskell,
Oh,
and then he played. When he went to junior college in Texarkana, he made junior college All-American.
I forgot about the junior college. I know he ended up at Sam Houston.
Yeah.
I forgot about the junior college.
And Edward, there's a little bit of scandal there, a little bit.
Yeah,
Edward
yeah.
thought it was, and nobody else did, but it's all fine now.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. He's real close with Louis Ray
Yeah.
and us. In fact, he's up when he came to,
Yeah.
and but he's a real interesting guy too.
Yep. He's a Democrat though.
Oh my gosh, are we got any Republicans in this bunch? Let's abandon this thing right now.
Hey, guess what? We're all
Let's don't talk
hillbillies.
politics.
We can't talk politics apparently. I told this Ray whenever y'all got out of the car, I said, well, I need to see their voting restoration. See where it was stamped. But I was taught in school by my Uncle Bill Webb, that's highly thought of, that there was two, the Republicans represented the rich people and the Democrats were the working class. And I believe, I didn't know what he was talking about at the time, but I've lived long enough to verify that.
Mm-hmm.